So let's talk about foam rolling. Does it actually work? Is it good for athletes? Should I do this before or after activity? We're also going to cover, does this really deactivate your muscles? And honestly, if it does work, really how? So there's some misconceptions about foam rolling. Some people say, oh, it's bad, it's going to deactivate your muscles and all that nonsense. But at the end of the day, research basically shows that if you foam roll, say your hamstrings, you get up, do a few squats, you're going to be completely fine. Your muscles are going to be turned back on, you're going to be good to go. So the way foam rolling basically works is going to help really relax those tissues. So it's going to do a few things. When your muscles are relaxed, it's going to increase your range of motion. And it's also going to help alleviate some of those knots and the kind of that dysfunction we have in those tissues. You can think about, say your muscles like to kind of slide back and forth. If you have a knot, or even if your fascia is all kind of messed up, then the more relaxed you are, the more things are going to slide and kind of move a little bit better. So that's just a quick kind of insight on how that can work. It's also going to help increase the blood flow in the area. So this is also going to help you heal. So whenever you have more blood flow to an area, it's going to obviously help it heal a lot faster. So let's cover some do's and don'ts of foam rolling. Now, what you should do is roll about a second per inch. Think about this as time under pressure. That's going to help get the results from foam rolling. It's not about doing 10 reps really fast. Go nice and slow, take your time. Generally about 30 to 60 seconds is good for each area that you're rolling. Some things not to do. Do not roll inside of your joint. So think about the back of the knee, elbow, armpit. There's a lot of different things in there. There's some nerve bundles. There's a bursa sacs that if you irritate, you can get bursitis. So stay out of joints. You do not need to roll directly on top of a bone. The spine will be the only exception to that rule. Generally, stay off bones. You don't need to roll on top of your kneecap or your shin. And lastly, is you want to watch out for some nerve pain. So if I'm rolling an area and I have some lightning or numbness and tingling in that area, bad. So if I'm rolling somewhere, let's just say I'm rolling on my back and I have a really sharp pain or it feels like lightning, like electricity in that area, now I'm just going to avoid the area that gives me those symptoms. Also, say I'm rolling my back, but I feel those kind of symptoms down on my thigh, my leg, same thing. I got some referring issues going on. Avoid that area and just again roll around it to where you don't feel those. And lastly, should I do this before or after activity? I personally love to foam roll post activity and then stretch. So my muscles are nice and relaxed, and I will get a deeper stretch afterwards. Now, if my athletes or myself is really sore going into a workout, then yes, totally fine to foam roll. Just do it before your activation and your dynamic warm up and all that fun stuff that you do. Very, very simple.